The unmistakable view from a bluff overlooking Phoenix, Arizona. Rockies and Diamondbacks, next on the show. Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies, as their order will read like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Carlos Gonzalez makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 6:40.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
Come on, go!
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Here it comes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound, and with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Martin Prado will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a ball hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, shortstop,
Trevor Story will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Here's the starting lineup now for Kirk Gibson's Arizona Diamondbacks, and it looks like this. Don Roach is on the mound to face them. His greatest challenge in this one will be avoiding the long ball. He's going to be staring down some guys that'll be tough outs in this ball game, but it'll be imperative that he keeps the ball in the ballpark. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Marcell Ozuna will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Grounded foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now here's the pitch. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you'd call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit farther than it did.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently your National League stolen base leader. And this is going to be a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Let's go, Diamondbacks.
And this is hit well towards the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We've played an inning. No score. Number 2 will stand in now, and speed is definitely a big weapon in his arsenal. He currently sits third in the National League stolen base chase.
Get out of here, Rockies.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
Well, they might have been looking for the outside part of the plate there, but this one comes right back over the middle, so I mean, he's lucky to get out of this with just a pop-up.
Corey Dickerson will stand in for the first time here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Willeen Rosario will stride in. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ball 1.
Come on, Blue, that was a strike.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Thomas will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Number 24.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Come on, be there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go, be there.
3-1 now.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Here comes the 3-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Curveball grounded towards second. A quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 2013, a second straight injury-filled season for Kemp. Wound up playing in just 73 ball games following 106 the year before. But if you go back to 2011, he was 1 homer away from finishing with a 40-40 campaign.
And that's only happened 4 times in history. So that tells you how good he was that year. Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Mark Trumbo will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Kemp runs. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Throw over to first, and the runner back. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And Trumbull will reach. He's got a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And set to go the second baseman, Aaron Hill. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Kurt Suzuki will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Swinging a ground ball to first. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Drew Stubbs will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Come on, do that.
And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a good play there by Suzuki as he's able to jump on it for the first out.
Well, just from a distance standpoint, you have to remember that left-handed hitters maybe get a step or two advantage over a right-handed hitter leaving that batter's box. So that's why it's much easier for lefties to bunt their way on than it is for righties to do it. And here, he needed those 2 extra steps because that was a very close play down there at first.
Michael McHenry will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. It's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Don Roach will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no problem out there for Hill as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Alex Meyer makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Alex Meyer.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Come on, Alex. Here we go.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Gonzalez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Marcell Ozuna will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
Let's go, D-back. Come on, Diamondbacks.
Hit hard towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240. So you'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Get it going, D-back.
Low for ball 1.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Get him to second.
Split-fingered fastball there inside. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Lane 31. 3 balls, 1 strike. Diamondbacks.
And this is on the ground to third. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
That's a strike, son. Come on.
And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Two 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock.
Third baseman number 24, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Gonzalez holding on, and here's the pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Here it comes, 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
You gotta strike him out.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here.
Come on, cut that runner down.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Let's go, D-backs. Woo-hoo. Come on, D-backs. Come on, you can do it.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of the dirt.
Trevor Story will try it again. He flew out his first time.
All right, D-back.
He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, Cargo has stolen 20 bases or more for 4 years running now. But now with Dexter Fowler in Houston, he may get a few more opportunities to run here at the top of the lineup. And he takes second this time with ease.
Gonzalez has his lead. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Now, is this one of those situations where you'd maybe think about taking third here as well?
Well, you probably don't do it with nobody out. And you definitely don't do it with 2 out. So if there was a time to go, this is probably it.
Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Fouled back. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Luckily, the right fielder gets it in quickly, though, so there'll be no further advance. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Thomas will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Let's get a hit. Come on.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Whoa, avoid the news. Here we go.
Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Matt Kemp will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Let's go white right now.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. And that's through, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game. Mark Trumbo will dig in. He singled his first time around. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Now you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
One run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. And this ball will be chopped foul. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Aaron Hill will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first. And they put the tag on him for the out. But meanwhile, both runners are able to move up a base.
Yeah, that's a smart play over there at first. He knows he likely won't have a shot anywhere else, so he makes sure to get that one out on the tag. Now, you don't want to take a chance at throwing it around and not getting anybody.
Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Here's the first offering. And a curveball in for a strike.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
Come on, let's get a hit.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fouled straight back. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike three.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Alex Meyer will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to, but here if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe two. So this is a big time chance.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Now here on the mound, you cannot take it easy on the pitcher here with 2 outs. He can still bloop one in there and drive home 2, so you need to be thinking strikeout all the way.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Come on, you can do it.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Arizona's on top, 2-0. Corey Dickerson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The 1-1. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Willeen Rosario will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. And Kemp will look this one in for out number 2. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Drew Stubbs will be the batter. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
The 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 2-0. Marcell Ozuna will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. A solo shot here to left as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips.
Adeiny Echeverria.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
And you know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Michael Lee will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Hard hit to third. Up with it now is Prado. Throw gets him 2 down.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far.
Now batting.
You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
Thomas will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And they'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Tries to go the other way with a curveball as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the inning is over. but the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Michael McHenry will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And it'll take just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man here in the 6th.
Well, that's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Justin Morneau will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Justin Morneau.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0.
Up on you.
2-0 now.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
3-0 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
A rare mistake pitch there. That's just their second hit of the ball game, but this will go for a double.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Opposite field to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Well, I thought the shutout was going to be over once I saw this ball hit. But the ball does wind up being pretty much right at him, and he's able to get a glove on it and keep him out of the run column.
Martin Prado will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Right here. Right now.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
and he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rockies strand one, still down 3-0. Adam Ottavino will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Matt Kemp will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth.
Left fielder.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Mark Trumbo will step in, an RBI single this last time around. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And he'll round it and try for third. And he's safe.
First triple for him on the young season, and you could tell he had it on his mind from the start that it was going to be 3 bases.
Aaron Hill will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Runner away from third. Now the pitch. And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Well, he needed to make sure that he could cash in on that 1-out triple. And the sacrifice fly is going to get the job done. That's a good piece of hitting.
Kurt Suzuki will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. And he's able to go with a fastball nicely there as this is sliced into right for a base hit.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. That guy's no slouch up there. And comes through with a solid single here.
DJ LeMahieu will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, DJ LeMahieu.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I think he's getting frustrated with his inability to get ahead of hitters. This is not the kind of guy you want to fall behind 2-0.
2 out with the man at first. Hitters count 2-0. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that's off his leg on the mound. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. D-backs out in front, 4-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
Called to the
pitching for
bullpen here as the
Diamondbacks,
hard-throwing right-hander
number
Joaquin
53,
Benoit gets the
Joaquin
assignment.
Benoit.
Trevor Story will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Number 2 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. Too low, 1-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And this is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Just a nice job here going out and hooking this ball right down the left field line. You see him make it all the way out to that wire fence in front of the Arizona bullpen. By then, he's into second easy with a stand-up double.
Corey Dickerson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runner at second here with one man out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And you know the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
David Hernandez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Willeen Rosario will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Where's the dude?
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a one-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And here's where the Rockies need to cash in with that one key hit they've been missing.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
And this will be fouled away. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now.
Well, apparently they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Oliver Perez will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the seventh.
59, Oliver Perez.
Drew Stubbs will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Runners are at first and third, one away. To right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
And for a third base coach, that plays right on the border of, should I send him or should I not send him? But he makes the right decision here, and that run's going to score on the sacrifice fly.
Michael McHenry will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
What are you watching?
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, Hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. D-backs lead it. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Boone Logan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Charlie Blackmon will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Marcell Ozuna will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And with a runner on first here, you're playing right into the pitcher's hands if you go chasing pitches below the knees. You got to know the situation and make him bring something up in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Michael Lee will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for Arizona as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Michael McHenry will get us going now in the top half of the eighth.
The Rockies, catcher, Michael McHenry.
Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Charlie Blackmon will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the eighth. First pitch on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Fastball again, but this one's by him for strike one. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Third baseman number 24, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Gonzalez holding on, and here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. Look at the spin. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Rockies 2. Thomas will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Third baseman number 24.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Out of play. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And He tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Well, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Kyle Kendrick will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Kendrick.
Mark Trumbo will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
And here's the first pitch. And Kendrick starts him out with a good curveball for the first strike.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
None out, runners at first and second. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. And that's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Yeah, just a little tapper here, but this is going to wind up being pretty effective because with 1 away now, it's going to move both guys up 90 feet to second and third.
Aaron Hill will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Now a hard liner toward short, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Maybe an important run right there, and you got to figure every run's important in a low-scoring ball game. But that now pushes the lead to 5-2, so you got to think that they're liking their chances right about now.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Look out for the double play!
Now a swing there from Suzuki, but he was too far in front as this is going to be back up into the stands, a foul ball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Prado is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Oliver.
Carl
Your
Crawford
attention, please.
is going to get a chance to swing the bat here, as that's going to be all for Perez in this one.
Carl Crawford.
Come on, man, bring him home.
And a good fastball from Kendrick as he gets ahead. No balls and a strike.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is fouled straight back.
Do it.
Way outside. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Pause, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Blackman will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We've played 8 full. Diamondbacks lead this one 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now
Safe
pitching for the
situation here, and they'll make the call for the side-arming
29,
right-hander Brad Ziegler.
Brad Ziegler.
Trevor Story will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late on the changeup, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this game just got a little more interesting. This is a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. He's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but His margin for error is pretty much gone now.
Number 2 will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Corey Dickerson will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Willeen Rosario will stand in as their last chance now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. Changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
I don't know if there's anything really to pinpoint about this play. It might have been one of those where he never really got a good grip on the baseball. And he winds up kind of throwing a sinker across the diamond to first base, and it skips right on by.
Charlie Culberson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the ninth. You cannot put that tying run on base.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, he did serve up the home run here to make this one a little bit more interesting. But in the end, he does get the job done, and he nails down the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 5-3. Good night from Phoenix.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. A reminder that Postcane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.